Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning show here on Main Street TV, where these girls are going to get me in all kind of trouble this morning. You guys are fun. I'm going to come hang out with you.
Come on over.
All right. Well, no, welcome to the morning show, and we have Bethany here.
Hello.
And we have Christy.
Good morning.
Good morning. And you two. Okay, so Bethany is the president of the PTO at Hope Haven, and Christy is the principal now at Hope Haven. How long have you been the principal?
This is year 4.
Year 4. Gosh, time flies, huh?
Love it.
Yeah,
Yes.
awesome.
Love it.
So I had the privilege this year of coming. Michelle had asked me to come read during to read week or something like that, and I got to come and read a couple of books in one of the classes, and it was so much fun. I had such a good time. You guys have such amazing facility.
Yeah. Thank you. And the kids are wonderful. They love it. They love to see new faces come in.
They do.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I felt so welcome. And they were just so sweet. So,
Yes.
Anyway, we're going to talk about all kind of fun things Hope Haven-wise here in just a moment. But first, Adrian says we have a message, and then we will be right back.
At Vinton County National Bank, we believe in supporting the areas where we live and work. Now, we'd like to honor those who also serve our communities. Our new Community Champions account is especially for first responders, veterans, active military, and anyone employed in the fields of healthcare or education. This account offers rewards, discounts, and other benefits to those who give so much to others. Vinton County National Bank, rewarding those who serve.
All right, and we are back with Christy Byler, the principal at Hope Haven, and of course Bethany, who's the president of the PTO at Hope Haven, and also a teacher assistant, right?
Yep.
How exciting! I bet you all just love what you do, don't you?
It's the best place on the face of the earth
It
to
really
work.
is. It's the most rewarding job there is.
Yeah, warms your heart.
That is awesome. And so I guess for everybody, tell everybody, if they don't know, which I don't know how you don't, but if you don't know, tell everybody a little bit about Hope Haven and what y'all do there.
We have 8 classrooms. So we have preschool, which is the classroom that Bethany is in, through our SOAR program, which are typically students from 18 to 22.
Okay.
So they don't have to leave Hope Haven until the age of 22. They can finish out that year for the most part.
Awesome.
Most homeschools allow them to finish out that school year. So, and they learn a lot of life skills there. We have a stove, refrigerator, dishwasher,
That's
washer
awesome.
and dryer. So they're doing a lot of life skills back there.
And learning, just learning everyday tasks.
Right.
Yep.
Very cool. What do you do with the kindergartners?
Preschool.
Or preschool? Oh, gosh. Whatever they want.
We do a lot of play, but play is the best way to learn.
Yes.
We have a lot of fun.
Okay.
Yeah, we have from 3 to 5, and then we have about 10 of them this year. And it's fun. We're never bored. Always busy.
I would say, yes. I mean, preschool is like herding cats anyway.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah,
you just do the best you can.
You can. Yep.
Well, and in our preschool program, we have students with disabilities and we have typicals. So they peer model behavior for the other students.
Yes. And, and this is not why you're here, but I think it's really interesting the typicals and what's the official, I'm sorry, what
Students with disabilities.
Students with disabilities. Is that not the best way in the world to teach empathy and understanding and to make everybody relate with everybody?
Yes. It really is.
Yep. And I have my
understand.
grandkids. One of mine's coming next year. To
Yeah.
the preschool program. So
Fun.
hopefully he behaves himself.
Well, if not, you'll be right there.
I will.
Don't make Granny come after you.
Exactly.
Well, very good. No, and Hope Haven, it is just such an incredible place. It's a magical place, and I just had the best time when I was there. So I was very pleased and honored to be asked to come read to that class.
Well, hopefully you'll come back again.
Oh,
right?
I would
This
love
year?
to.
Absolutely.
I would absolutely love to. It was so much fun. So you are here today because, as many of the schools have to do, they have to raise money for themselves because, state funding and other things has gotten cut. But you also want to be able to do extra and nice things for the students. And so we have to, how do we do that? We do fundraisers, right?
Correct.
And one of the biggest fundraisers for Hope Haven is coming up
Tomorrow.
my gosh, is it really that?
It is
Yep,
tomorrow.
it's tomorrow.
I can't believe, I saw the 16th written down. I was like, well, that's like a week away. Never mind. It's tomorrow.
Yeah, we're under the gun right now.
Yep.
Here we are. It's going to be Thanksgiving next week or something like that.
Basically.
So, yeah. I mean, it just goes so fast.
It does.
So how did the Hope Haven School Fall Festival come to be? Like, how long have you been doing that?
That'd be a question for Bethany.
I have
She's
been
been
at
there
Hope
longer
Haven
than I
for
have.
10 years, and they've been doing it as long as I've been there.
I feel like it's been a long time.
Yep. So I don't know how long before I was there, but at least 10 years.
Okay, and it is, as we were talking off the air, kind of like your main fundraiser for the year.
That's the large one.
Yeah, and then we'll get to some of the smaller ones here in a minute. But so tell us everything about Hope Haven's Fall Festival tomorrow, because you have so much stuff going on. And it's always a
How about it?
huge event.
It is a huge event. It's a lot of work, but it's for the kids, so it's the best
Absolutely.
thing there is. It's from 4 to 7. There's a live auction as our main event. We have lots of really great baskets. We have a trip to Churchill Downs with a night stay.
Okay, that is super cool.
Yep. We have a 3-night stay in Las Vegas.
Okay, now we're talking.
Yep. We have Reds tickets. We have Browns tickets. We have a lottery basket. That's always a big one. Everybody loves the lottery baskets.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. We have.
You might be the lucky winner.
Yep.
Might.
3 different gift card baskets for like places around town for dinner and dinner made easy.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yep. And then we have our penny auction, which is lower value items. We have a lot of those usually. Probably like upwards of 50 of those.
Oh, my.
Yep. It's
How does a penny auction work?
you buy like raffle tickets for it. So you get 12 tickets for $5, and then you'll write your name on them and put them in the in the bag in front of it.
Okay.
Next to the item that you are trying
That
to
you want.
win.
Okay.
Yep.
Fun.
We'll have 50-50 split the pot. We have food. We're doing beans and cornbread and hot dogs and chips.
Cool.
Yep.
We
Love
tried to
beans and
deviate
cornbread.
from that a couple years ago, and I got my hands smacked.
Yeah, we got yelled at.
Some older gentlemen in the community because we went
Because
with-
beans.
They look
wanted the
forward
beans.
to it every year, and we
Yes.
had spaghetti,
Yes.
and they were not happy.
No.
We got
So we
told.
we're beans. We're dedicated to the
Yep,
beans.
it's everybody's like, what kind of food are you having? We're having beans.
All beans all the time.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're having beans.
Beans for days.
Yep.
No, it is like when you think of fall though, like you do think of like beans and cornbread like just
Yep.
fit.
Mhm.
So I can
It
see where
does.
people
It does.
like that. And it's like not a thing that you see a lot anymore. There used to be a bean dinner every
Mhm.
other day somewhere,
Yep.
some fundraiser
With the big
or
iron pots and the
Yes.
open fires.
Yep.
And, yes.
Yep, all the stuff. So beans and cornbread
Mm-hmm.
and hot dogs.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
We will not deviate from that.
No,
Don't
we will
worry.
not.
Lots of desserts.
Mhm.
Lots of desserts.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Do you guys bake?
We
The
have
desserts?
several. Yes, they're all they're all homemade. So we have some local people in the community that have donated some real. I'm not going to mention names because I don't know that they would want that
Yeah,
out
sure.
there. But some very well known folks in the community
Mhm.
that have donated some very tasty treats for
Yes.
tomorrow.
Love that.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So then do you auction those off as well? Or do you just sell them like by the piece? Or
Well, part of that is the dinner.
okay.
Part of that will come with the dinner, and then some of them will be auctioned off. Like,
Yep.
yeah, so a couple of the cakes probably will.
See?
Yes,
Can get yourself some sweet treats as well.
Yes.
Very good. But you guys have all kind of events going on. Obviously, you know, the auction and things like that is the fundraiser
Yes.
part, but
Mhm.
there's like a million things going on.
Mhm.
And the proceeds of this fundraiser in the past have bought lots of different types of, like the huge swing set that's out
Mhm.
there on the playground, new mulch, which doesn't sound like a big deal, but that rubberized mulch is a huge expense.
Well,
so
it's a huge expense and it's a safety need.
yes,
it
You
is.
know,
it is.
like
Yep.
it's a thing.
Mhm.
And it also helps with all of our fundraisers. Like we've went to Noble Farms this year already to take the kids. We will go bowling a couple of times, movies,
Oh,
the
yeah.
children's museum. I mean, we do a lot of things to get the kids out into the community and try to not only get them acclimated to being out in the community, but other people acclimated to seeing them out in the community
As they
well,
should. Mhm.
right?
Which goes back to the whole preschool and kindergarten
Exactly.
classes of
Yes.
yeah, I
Mhm.
think that should be a thing all the time,
Mhm.
but
It
that's
should.
just Jen's opinion. And then don't they you go to the Apple Festival
Yes,
maybe?
we've already been to the
Yep,
Apple
we went to
Festival.
the
We
Apple
take them up on Wednesday for the school parade, and
Yeah.
then we take them up on Thursday, and we are provided a luncheon at the Christ United Methodist Church. One of the local
Love
community
that.
members does that, and then Jaffe always. Is that okay to say that? Jaffe always
Yeah.
does our
Mhm.
day and provides free rides and
You can say whatever you
sugars
want to
them
say.
up, cotton candies.
I know.
And so,
Oh,
I
great.
mean,
Oh, yes.
So what you're saying is Jaffe's like the mean aunt and uncle that that gives them all the candy and sends them home.
Yeah. But it's, I mean,
No, that's
so
great.
much appreciated. They
Oh,
do
yes.
a phenomenal
Mhm.
job for us, make the kids feel so welcome
Yes.
and provide
do.
games and prizes.
Mhm.
And I mean, just, it's overwhelming what they do for the kids.
So
Yep,
fun.
it's amazing.
Absolutely. Okay, so back to the fall festival tomorrow. I assume everybody's welcome.
Oh, yes,
Everyone is welcome.
absolutely.
Do you have to
Everybody.
pay to get in or anything?
You do
Like-
not.
Nope.
Our bean dinner will be $6. Is that
$6,
correct?
yep.
And then the hot dog dinner will be $4.
Mhm.
And that starts,
Good luck eating for that anywhere
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
So starts at 4.
Yep.
Food will be at 4. Live auction starts at 5:30. We should be done by around 6:30.
Okay.
We can do meals to go if people
Okay.
want meals to
Mhm.
go. Cornbread, hot dogs and chips, the beans with the cornbread, a drink, and dessert.
Very good. So the main thing is you show up and you eat and you have fun
Yeah.
because that's what it's
Yeah.
going to be.
Yes.
And you're helping,
Yeah.
you know, all the students at Hope Haven.
And if people want to stay around for the live auction, or if they just want to do the penny auction, or if they just want to have dinner.
Yeah, all of that. You can come in, grab some food, and go home if you want. So the penny auction's like you just buy tickets and you put it in there, and then do you draw a ticket out? So it's
Yes.
kind of like luck.
Yes.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
And there will also be some student-made work
Mhm.
there for sale.
Which
like
is
crafts.
incredible, by the
Yes,
way.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Then we'll have some paintings, and I'm not sure what all they have. Do you know for
I
sure what
do
all they
not
have?
know. My kids made a couple of keychains, so there'll be a couple keychains made by the preschoolers. There's usually paintings. I know last year they made like produce bags. They took old T-shirts and like cut them up and tied the bottom
Mm-hmm.
and made like produce bags.
Oh, that's fun.
Mhm.
Like to put your potatoes in, or onions, or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
Yep.
We had a student not too long ago here on the show that had made the calendar because she was
Oh.
such a good artist.
Kirsten. Mhm.
Yeah.
She
Mhm.
did a phenomenal
Incredible.
job.
And I think she came in with Pam
Mhm.
and so she hung out with us.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
we had an interview and she did such a good job.
We had Bob Snoggle come in once a week and kind of nurture and take that creative gift that she had to the next level, and he would come in and work with her.
I mean, just incredible
Yeah.
stuff.
Mhm.
Very
Yeah.
talented. She actually had a show up to the library, an art show up to the library at the Potter's Room.
Awesome.
Sold some of her pieces.
Love that.
Mm-hmm.
Yay. Good job, sister. So, okay. So tell us some of the other things that you all do throughout the year and how these fundraisers, help with that.
We are a PBIS school, so positive behavior. So we give the classrooms money to buy positive behavior enforcement. So like little trinkets for like the treasure box or like a pizza if they've had a good day, like stuff like that.
Oh, that's fun.
Yes, it's worked pretty well.
It does. It helps support those positive behaviors. We have a drawing every week for Citizen of the Week, and they get a little special extra. They have a little card that every time they do a good deed or, we're reinforcing those positive behaviors, they get a punch. So once they get the 10 punches, they come in my office and drop it in the box to potentially be in the running for the old treasure box that they can get into.
Fun.
Yeah.
So they get to pick something out of that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yep.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to do that.
Got to get your whole
I
punches.
gotta come do good deeds,
Yep.
don't I?
Yes. Yep.
That is so funny. No, we were talking off the air because Christy is the principal, and I was writing principal down, and it dawned on me that I had read, because you think there's two ways to spell principal, right? And it's like, which way? But I was reading way back when in some Judy Blume book that the principal is your pal, so that's how you spell principal. PAL at the end.
Yes, and I hope I am their pal. I love going in and hanging out with the kids.
She is. She's amazing. She does a fantastic job.
And that's what I was kind of going to ask you as a principal of Hope Haven, and I guess it would not be a typical like school environment or whatever. I mean, I guess it is, but what do you get to do on the daily?
Well, it was completely out of my wheelhouse, as you know, when I went there. So
I mean, it would be, and that's like no fault of anybody. It's just
but going from city schools to a DD school.
And what did you do at the city schools?
I taught upper level math,
Okay.
the high school.
Okay.
And so walking in the door, I was like, well, we'll see. But that first few days, I was like, this is where I'm meant to be. I mean, it's very heartwarming. If you don't walk in there and fall in love with the kids, there's something wrong.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like people that don't like puppies. There's something
I mean,
wrong.
it's an amazing environment.
Yes, it is.
I get to go hang
Truly.
out and, talk to the kids. A student and we have one student that is very, he has a propensity to pull the fire alarm. So you have to really watch him. Even when we've been at Triple Crown, he's pulled the fire alarm. So,
I mean, it is kind of tempting.
Well, it is overwhelmingly tempting for him.
Evidently.
So
Yes.
he and I, once a month, when we have to schedule our fire drill, he's allowed to do that. As long as he's been behaving himself, and he typically does. He's a pretty good kid. So he gets to put on his fire chief hat, and he gets to go pull the alarm. And then
When it's appropriate.
Right. When it's
Okay.
appropriate. Right.
Yep.
And he loves that. And so those are the things that those are the fun things that I get to do all day long.
Absolutely. And, you think of principals sometimes as the bad guy of the school
I
or
don't
whatever.
really have
but
to play that part.
I can't imagine that you do.
No.
And that would be awesome.
No.
Yes.
And we have Josie Rader coming tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
And so she will do all the things with the kids, and she leads classes with them. And so you get to go in there and hang out with them and kind of do their yoga, or she just gets them up and gets them moving.
Yeah. Oh, Josie's good at that.
She's
yes.
amazing at that. So she'll be
Yeah.
there tomorrow.
Awesome.
Well, we're trying to do
Setting up for
all
Fall
the things for
Festival.
the fall festival. But that's fine, because what she does is important. So
Absolutely. And if there's anybody that can get you up and moving, it's Josie. That's for sure.
oh yeah.
She's like the sweetest drill sergeant I know. Yeah, I decided one time when she was in college and she came home for winter break at the Y, she did Josie's boot camp, and I'm like, oh, I know, I love Josie. Like I've known her since birth and whatever. she tried to kill me. She is, but she's so sweet while she's doing it.
Yes. And the kids love her.
Yes, absolutely.
They will have a great time tomorrow morning with her.
Yes, they will. So do you need volunteers or anything to help set up, or like
I mean, everyone's welcome to come and pitch in, but we actually have a lot of our staff will be there.
Okay.
Excuse me. Our board staff will be there, our teachers assistants, our admin will be there, and our a lot of our aides, our student aides will be there. The aides that work with the adults that work with the students will also be there to help. So we should have plenty of help, and everybody has a great time.
All right, very good. So what are some of the other things? I know this fall festival is obviously like your big fundraiser of the year. We hope everybody comes out and supports it. But what are some of the other fun things that y'all get into throughout the year that also helps the school and the students?
Last year we did a bingo in the spring, and that went over really, really well.
Oh, well,
Yes,
people
it did.
love them some bingo.
Yes, they do.
Yes. So I think we're planning on doing that again
Okay.
in the spring. And we did a meal then too.
Okay.
Yeah.
What meal was it? Did you get in trouble for that one too?
We
or-
did not.
We did not. We did chicken and noodles, and
Nobody
nobody complained about that
Who's
one.
gonna? I'm telling you, if you complain about chicken and noodles, there's something wrong with you too.
So I think that's the plan again for this spring.
Perfect.
We don't have a date set for it yet, but
Well, I'm just gonna say, you build bingo, they will come
Yes.
because
Yes,
it is
they
a
will.
thing, a huge thing. Yep. Very good. So bingo, and then do you get? So are the kids out for the summer?
they
Like,
are.
do they get? Okay.
We
so
try
just-
to stick as close to the city schools schedule as we possibly can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. And then, yeah, okay, that's awesome. So bingo in the spring, so it gives you something to look forward to. Well, spring in general too,
Yes.
because we're gonna head into the cold here pretty soon. So, all right. So, anything else you had that you were going to look forward to?
We will be posting some things tomorrow during the day as we are
Okay.
putting them out, just to kind of give people an idea of what's there in case they
Yeah.
want to come specifically for something, to bid on something. Or
Okay. And Bethany, you told me that you have descriptions of some of the baskets. Do you want to go through some of them? And
Yeah.
she brought her handy dandy cheat
did,
sheet,
yeah.
and
And I
that is A-okay with
Spelled
me.
some stuff wrong.
It's okay.
So we have the Cincinnati Reds tickets, which is you can do either 2 terrace level seats or 4 view level seats.
Okay.
And then with that, we also have a $75 gift card for just a Visa gift card, so you can get dinner or gas or whatever you need to get there. We have Browns
awesome.
Dolphins tickets, which is this Sunday. The game is this Sunday.
Okay.
But
is it in Cleveland or
yes,
is
it's
it
in
okay.
Cleveland. Yep. We have the Airbnb $400 Airbnb gift card that you can use anywhere. So it's just for an Airbnb wherever
That's
you
I
please.
didn't realize they did that.
Yep.
That you
Yeah.
could buy a
gift card?
I didn't realize that, so I think that's
Yeah.
pretty
No,
cool.
that is really cool. Then you can just travel wherever you want.
Yep.
Use it.
We have the 3-night stay in Las Vegas.
Does that at a particular hotel or is it?
It is.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And that will be transferred over whenever whoever wins that it will just transfer that over to them.
Oh, very cool.
We have the lottery. We have 2 different lottery baskets.
Ooh.
Yeah, so bunches
Those-
of lottery tickets. And
Why
stuff.
is that so fun? Like
It's the thrill.
it
It
is
is.
the
I think
thrill.
it's the thrill.
Like,
Yep.
if you ever think about you don't know what to get somebody, get them 10 lottery tickets and give it to them, and it's like, ooh, we all become
Yes.
kids.
Yep.
Why is that?
It's fun.
I guess. And you can make a mess scratching those
Right.
things
Yes.
off. Yeah. They're really cool.
We have a Halloween basket. which
What's in that?
I think it includes tickets to the Brimstone Haunt. I'm not sure what else is in that yet. I haven't got all the papers yet. We have going down the list in my head here. A fall front porch, so decorations for your front porch for fall.
Oh.
Yeah.
We have a basket that has and I'm not a gun expert by any stretch, but there is a gun basket.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yes, the gun won't be on site, but there'll be a picture of the gun.
Speaking of, yeah,
Right.
the kid that pulls the fire alarm
Right.
probably. Well,
Then they can go pick that gun up at a later
Okay.
time. But yes,
Yep.
there'll be a gun
Legally.
basket. Legally,
Yes.
yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
no, that's really cool.
Yep. We have a Christmas tree. We have one of those every year, and that's always a big hit.
Always.
Is it decorated?
Yes,
yes.
it will be fully decorated.
And her mom and another lady that works there do a phenomenal job. I've asked them multiple times to come just decorate my tree because they do a phenomenal job
Mm-hmm.
with the
Yep.
decorations.
You know, that's one thing that I've never understood. And honestly, at the tap room, I have me a Kyle. Hi, Kyle. Thank you for being you. That I hire and literally plead, will you please come do my tree again? Because those people that have that talent, it's just, it's magical.
It is.
And I look at it and I see like pipe cleaners and some ribbon, and I don't know how to make that.
Well, they do,
Yep.
and they do a great job every year.
Yes.
And actually, they purchase the tree and the
Mhm.
decorations, and it's donated by them.
Yep.
Aw,
So
that
it's
is-
a great, and it's one of the biggest sellers.
Oh, I'll bet.
Yep.
We also have some very nice. We did High University Bobcats. This year is the theme for the cornhole boards,
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Mhm.
and they're so nice.
They are. They're very nice.
So nice.
Love that.
Mhm.
The fellow that makes them for us does such a great job. I actually ordered Craig a pair 2 years ago with Michigan's.
Oh.
Mm.
You know, I like your husband and all, but I mean, there's like this,
There's a line,
he's got
right?
this
Yeah.
like
There's a line.
major flaw,
Yeah.
character flaw that we, won't get into here, but
But back to the quality of the boards, they're phenomenal.
Yes.
and he's an equal opportunity cornhole board maker
Yes.
because
Yes.
he did put that
He
stupid
did
logo.
say, "I don't want to make these, but I will." And they are probably some of the best quality that I've seen.
Mhm.
really.
And the bags as well.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
his wife makes the bags, and they are
I'm
amazing
telling
as
you,
well.
the bags can make or break because you can use the bags 3 times and then the next thing you know they blow up and that's the end of that if they're not made properly. So
Yeah, he and his wife do a phenomenal job with all of the work that they put into those boards and the bags.
all right, so if you need a cornhole board, get a hold of them.
Mm-hmm.
They got the skinny on the good person.
And
Yes.
that's one we'll post pictures of
Yep.
so that everybody can take a look at those.
Well, I'm just going to tell you, OU, I mean, that's number one, they're just killing it. But number two, I mean, there's a lot of OU students or
Yes.
alumni out there that would love that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Our whole family's OU alumni.
So you need to, get on that. What's that?
Oh, okay. So they're already posting things.
Oh.
Oh, well, there we go.
Okay.
What's for lunch basket?
Oh,
Okay.
what's for lunch basket?
Nice.
We also have
The menu board one.
How cute. So that's all like local gift cards.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Look how adorable that is.
Yeah.
You guys do a great job.
We didn't even know they were doing it.
They just sent you to talk. They
Right.
didn't know that they were going to start posting stuff. How fun. So as a PTO president, what are some of the things that that you're responsible for? And I mean, the PTOs of every school, I don't think people understand how important they are because you are kind of the fundraiser and the person that does the extra stuff.
Mhm.
So that's a challenging role that you're that
is.
you're holding.
Yes. The big thing is the coordinating for all of the fundraising. Like I do all of the behind the scenes work with the flyers, the contacting people, the coming up with the menu and all of the decorations and all of the stuff that goes into that. I'm kind of behind the scenes doing all of that.
And she does a great job.
Thank you.
Obviously,
Like-
yes.
well over and beyond. She does a great job.
Thank you.
you.
Thank you. Yeah, I do it for the kids. That's the reason I do it. It's for those kids.
And
They're
she's very
amazing.
organized and a little OCD, which
Yeah,
is not
I
a
am.
bad thing.
I am.
Listen, you know, if you got some OCD tendencies, I think we all do, a little bit here and there. You know, sometimes you just got to put it to good use.
And she does.
Yep.
And, you know, organizing and whatever tends to be that.
Yes. I have a hard time of letting people help because I'm like, I know what I need done. So I'm like, I'm just going to do it. And like, I recognize that I do this. So,
Yeah.
But
Yes. But that's okay because it gets done, right?
yes. Yes, it does.
Very cool. But no, thank you for doing what you do because PTOs are very, very important. And, you know, it's kind of like all the booster clubs at, you know, the high school and all of that. You know, all of these sports and all of the stuff doesn't just happen magically.
Yes.
Like it's these people behind the scenes working very, very hard. Let's talk about athletics at Hope Haven for a minute.
Well, we just did Special Skills, which is what used to be Special Olympics. And it was held at Rye Grand.
Yes.
So we've done that for the last few years. They moved it from the spring because of it being so rainy and it being hit or miss to the fall. So we had about 20 kids go down and participate this year and had a great time.
Now, did they compete against other schools or?
They do. Yes.
Fun.
So we have to, they have, let's say they're doing the long jump. So we have to go out and get some idea of how far they're going to jump so that they can be paired up with other students that would be in that similar skill set.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
and the same thing with like the running and softball throw, that kind of thing. So they want it to be a little more fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, they had a great time. They service lunch down there, and some of the students from Rio Grande are there to help. Lots of kids from Rio Grande
That's
are there to help,
awesome.
and it's a good time. It's a really good time.
Yeah, and again, you have some really talented athletes.
And all of our students are able to participate in any activities that their home schools. So by home schools, I mean we have 4 feeder schools. So we have students from Vinton County.
Okay.
We have students from Jackson City Schools, from Wellston City Schools, and from Oak Hill City Schools. So if we have an Oak Hill student, let's say they have access to any of the clubs, athletics, activities that are going on at their home school if they choose to participate,
Oh, okay.
as well as the others.
That's awesome. Now, does Hope Haven still have? Didn't they have a basketball team at one point?
They did. That was before I got there. I think that ended several years
it
ago.
ended with COVID.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
shocker!
And,
Like everything.
We used to have JVAC in Wellston, where the adults day
Yes.
services they privatize, so they're not with us anymore. So we don't really have the amount of students we need who are able to do like the basketball
team to make a full team.
We don't have enough to make the full team.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. But they still get to participate in, you know, their own school stuff and
Yes.
or, you know, the Olympics and all that. That is awesome.
Yeah.
Love that. I bet they had a blast.
They always have a great time.
Yes, they do.
And they love their medals, and they get their picture taken with their medals, and
Mm-hmm.
Are they competitive?
they're a
Super
little competitive.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
see that.
Yes.
Yeah, we have a brother-sister duo, and the sister got a gold medal in one event, and the brother got a silver, I think, in
Uh-oh.
one event. And so that was a little tense for a minute or two, but they all, it all worked out, and everybody was fine. So
Well,
they are a
switch
little
up deep breaths.
competitive.
Oh, that's good. You know, life is not easy. It is a
Yeah.
competition a lot of times. So it's good life skills.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, very good. Is there anything else you girls wanted to tell us about the school just in general?
Just a wonderful place to be.
Yeah.
It really is.
It
is.
It is.
And for everybody to be looking out on Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
for
What is
some
the
of the things that
Facebook
we're going
page?
to post.
There's 2 different Facebook pages. There's the Hope Haven Schools Facebook page, and then there's the Family Ties PTO Facebook page.
Family Ties PTO.
Yes, usually I post the stuff to the Family Ties, and then
Okay.
the Hope Haven one will share it too, so that if you're watching one of them, you'll see it all.
And we'll share those out on our private
Mhm.
Facebook pages as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So if you know any of the teachers or
Yep.
whatever, you can. So it's not hard to find all of this stuff.
Should not be hard to find. Nope.
Very cool, and you can take a look at all the baskets
Yeah.
and all of the artwork and the things that will be auctioned off or won tomorrow evening, 4 to 7 at Hope Haven.
Yep.
Very good. Well, we have a few minutes. What do you girls want to talk about?
Doesn't matter to me. What do you want to talk about?
I don't know. Oh, well, so Cheryl and I were talking about the pumpkin show yesterday. She had, so Cheryl just moved here from California about close to 2 years ago now, I think. And she works here at Total Media. And she had gone to several local festivals that had kind of bombed. Like she went, so she found a pizza roll festival in West Virginia or something. And so she said she got all excited. She and her husband drove there, and they got there at like 11 a.m. and they were all out of pizza rolls already. But
That's
she,
not good.
no, it's definitely not good. So she was like really disappointed. But anyway, so she said she found the pumpkin show last year, and that she was like obviously blown away by that. And of course, the Apple Festival is amazing as well. But the pumpkin show. So have you guys been there before to the
It's
pumpkin
been a
show?
few years. The traffic kind of
it
kicked
is
my
rough.
butt. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never been to the pumpkin show.
You haven't?
No.
It's something that like it's kind of like Disney World. You need to see it once because it's like
Yeah.
mind blowing if you can get there.
Yeah.
Right. Like there's stopped traffic on the highway
Yeah.
to
Like
get off at the exit.
let's just so there have been numerous times where I've headed to Columbus the weekend or the weekend of the pumpkin show, and Jen hits 104 and goes all the way up because I'm
It's a
like,
great idea.
Yep.
yeah, no, thank you. Because it is wild to try to get through. It's hard enough to get through South Bloomfield as it is on a normal day, let
Right.
alone you know
Yes.
when you've got all this traffic backed up. So, but no, it's a really cool time. They have these ginormous pumpkins and all that. So, what are your favorite holidays? What do you all like to celebrate?
I would say probably Christmas for me.
Same.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
is it because of why would it be?
Well, my kids are to the age now where they don't really get presents. We do a trip. We do
So,
something.
same with
so
our
we're
family,
going
yeah.
somewhere. We're making a memory doing something.
Yeah.
And that's back to the school. Jaffe again. They're very good to our kids. And I just can't say enough about the community that pitches in. I got a phone call last night from a family who had recently had some grandparents pass away, wanted to know what we could use for the school that they
Oh.
would have. And we get calls like that all the time.
That's amazing.
We had books dropped off yesterday from some students that started an organization through the high school, and they bring us books. We have another organization, Southern Ohio Souls, that supply.
Oh.
They'll contact me 2 or 3 times a year.
Those
and-
kids are great.
and they
I
are.
call them kids.
They are, and they
Young
are
men.
great.
Well, like I don't know.
They bring.
They do great
They
work.
say,
They do.
what sizes do you need? Tell us what your kids need, and they have done a great job
Mm-hmm.
picking up some slack for our kids, and
They really have.
and getting them things that they need.
You know, and I think that that's so important. Speaking of those young men that had an idea, and you know, they're now in college and they're working their butts off, and they're brilliant young men, and but still took this high school idea and they're continuing on with it, and they're helping so many kids. I don't know if people understand that there are kids out there that don't have shoes. There are kids out there that don't have coats. Like
Yes.
the struggle's real, and I'm sure you all see it on the daily.
Yeah, and speaking of coats, we also have another organization ran by another fellow that graduated from Jackson High School that reaches out every year and wants to know, what size coats do you need? What do your kids need?
That's awesome.
That's another thing the PTO does too, is like if we have a student who needs new clothes or new socks or something like that, we will take the funds and go out and buy them that.
Which is even more reason why you need to come to the fundraiser tomorrow
Everyone's
and
welcome.
support
Yes.
because all of these behind the scenes things that you don't see but are done, that's what this helps.
And you don't
Yes.
have to buy a $500 basket.
No.
Come have dinner. Just come have dinner.
Exactly. If 20 people come have dinner, then that's a lot, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So whatever works for you, just enjoy your time. And it's fun. It's win-win for everyone, right?
It is.
Yes.
You know, you get to have a fun meal, you get to have fellowship, and you get to help.
You don't have to cook and you don't have to clean up.
Sold.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Very, very good. No, that is incredible. So, all right. So favorite fall flavors.
Probably apple.
Okay. Pumpkin. I
Gotta go pumpkin.
So apple.
Yeah.
Apple is good. So Josh and Maddie from OSU Extension were in the other day, and it was his birthday, and I asked him what he got for his birthday, and he said apple pie, apple pie, and more apple pie. They don't do cake. He loves apple pie, and that's his favorite is apples. And then we got into Cheryl and I were talking about pumpkin the other day. So I'm with you on the pumpkin.
Yes.
I could eat like pumpkin pie every day of my life, except for I need pumpkin pie with my whipped cream. Like,
Same.
yeah. Like there's pie under there somewhere.
And pumpkin cake. I like pumpkin cake.
Pumpkin rolls, all the stuff.
Yes.
Pumpkin bread.
Yes, anything pumpkin.
Yeah. So you're more apple than pumpkin.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel you. Hey, you do you, man. It's all right. There's a big standout out front of Total Media that's selling all kind of apples right now. So
We saw that.
yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
cool. It's very convenient for me to stop by on my way in or out and grab something that I need. So it's a lot of fun. But all right, well, I'll tell you what. Make sure that you all come out, hit up the Hope Haven School Fall Festival tomorrow evening, October 16th, 4 to 7 p.m. Stop by for dinner, stop by for the auction, just stop by, say hi. There's all kind of fun stuff. I guess we never said where Hope Haven is.
822 Sellers Drive.
Yeah.
So it's right behind Rowdy's.
Yes. So Ralph
Yeah.
Street, if you head down, you'll turn and it goes back behind there. You'll see the driveway and you'll see
Right.
the school.
Yes.
Yep.
Hey, thank you for having us.
Oh my gosh,
Appreciate
we've
it.
had so much fun this
Yes.
morning.
That's
Yeah.
been fun.
Absolutely. And anytime you all have something coming up or going on, let us know and
We
stop
will.
back by. Yep.
We absolutely will.
That's
Thank
right.
you so much.
Of course. Keep up the good work.
Appreciate it.
Well, I'll tell you what, our good friend Pete Wilson just walked in the door, and so we will do some news after these messages. We'll be right back.
From breaking news to heartwarming stories, the Telegram is your ticket to the latest buzz in town.
Read your daily dose of local headlines, sports, and entertainment and more in hand and on paper.
Get a print and digital subscription for only $7.95 per month. Delivered fresh every Wednesday and Saturday.
Visit thetelegramnews.com or call 740-286-3023 today.
Don't just read the news, be a part of it.
Did you know Jackson is home to a locally owned and operated full-service print shop? Zip Printing covers all your print, signage, and design needs. From business cards, booklets, and posters to yard signs, banners, screen-printed t-shirts, oversized signage, and more. We can help you or your business advertise and look good doing it. Zip Printing also offers logo design. Allow us to assist you in building or elevating your brand today. Zip Printing is located in the Stockmeister Plaza at 708 East Main Street in Jackson, Ohio. So stop in or give us a call at 740-286-3023.
All right, and we are back with our good friend Pete Wilson. And of course, as always, he has a stack of news to get to because you are the newsman.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
tell you, I've been to the Hope Haven Fall Festival a number of times. Great event.
Yes.
Lot of fun.
Yes.
A lot of ways that that it can be satisfying. First of all, of course, you got the food. You got an auction where there's lots of great items for sale. And when you go there, you're helping a great cause there.
Absolutely. It's win-win for everybody.
Absolutely. So our big story, or at least what I consider one of our big stories that was in the paper today, was news from the Oak Hill School Board and the Oak Hill School District about a possible expansion project.
Okay.
There is the front of Oak Hill Middle High School, and you know how in the old days, I don't know whether you were in this category or not, but remember at Jackson High School we had the new gym and the old gym.
Yes.
Even though the new gym wasn't really very new.
No, right.
Well, for perspective, our new buildings in Jackson County, and they all came, within a period of 5 or 6 years through the High School Facilities
Correct.
Commission, all that money they pumped in so we could build them. Those buildings now are 20 years plus old. Okay, something in that category, depending on the district and the building.
You still think they're new, but they're not. Like they seem like they should be new,
right,
but
you
they're
still
not.
brag on them being great, and they are, a big step up from what we had before.
Oh my gosh, yes.
But at the last Oak Hill Union Local School Board meeting, Superintendent Jason Mantell announced a potential expansion project for Oak Hill Middle High School.
Oh, that's exciting.
Right. Now, he's very clear they've not committed to anything yet.
Okay.
But they are taking the first step by, getting some advice from lawyers and whatever on how to proceed. And they would like to do this. All right.
Okay.
But they have not made the final step yet. But what they're doing is this will allow the district to seek counsel to look at the potential, and potential has a capital P, of the school district expanding Oak Hill Middle High School, which of course is home to grades 6 through 12. And that building was opened in 2002. And if they do the expansion, it would make additional academic space for students and staff, and there would be the potential of also additional athletic space through all programs, high school, middle school, and youth, and also the potential for community space and a community wellness project. Now, all of this was not laid out in detail because right now it's conceptual and it's only like possible. But they obviously would like to do it, or they wouldn't be taking this step. So that was the exciting news from Oak Hill High School. No specifics yet because they haven't got that far, but they are definitely going to take the first step towards doing that.
Okay, that's really cool.
All right, speaking of Oak Hill, we had the big trunk or treat in downtown Jackson last Thursday. Well, on Saturday, the Oak Hill Area Chamber of Commerce, for the 13th year, I believe it is, did their very famous pumpkin walk.
And it is huge.
It is a lighted pumpkin walk, and what they do is kids and even adults, there's an adult category, you can get your real pumpkin ahead of time and make a decorated pumpkin, whether it's carved, painted, enhanced, built on, whatever. And some of the things that they come up with, some of the decorations they come up with are amazing. And they, at the Chamber Walk, we'll keep that up there and we'll go one at a time, Adrian. But everybody has to bring their lighted pumpkins to the park, and they put them on the serpentine walkway there. There's a nice sidewalk there at Central Memorial Park. And the lighted pumpkins ring that sidewalk, and then they all walk around for a while, and you look at everybody's pumpkin. Then at a set time, after the judges have done the difficult job of judging the best runs, there are winners in each category, and we're going to look at those winners right now. This, by the way, was in our paper today in color. You can see some of these photos. That would be Lila Howe, and that is the best carved pumpkin, and that is a cat, if you can't tell that.
Very cool.
Right? And that it would be young lady named Jordan Sturgill, and that would be the funniest pumpkin off SpongeBob. Okay? All right, and that is Whitley Berry, and that's the adult winner. That is Andrea Mariner. There were seven adults that entered the pumpkin contest for best, and she carved out an owl that you
That
can
is
see there.
really cool.
Very good work. I can't imagine how tedious that was to do that without it falling apart. No, it would have if I would have tried to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, and that would be. Pardon? Oh, that's the painted pumpkin. That is Jackson Bryant with the best painted pumpkin. And I don't know all my cartoon characters, but that's Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yes.
You recognize that.
I did know that one.
That is Sonic the Hedgehog. And
Whoa.
there is the scariest pumpkin. That is Whitley Berry. And she specializes in that. She has won the scariest pumpkin award several times
Wow.
at the Pumpkin Walk.
That's incredible.
All right.
The Stay Puft Marshmallow
That
Man.
is the Marshmallow Man. And
that is awesome.
isn't that good? Right out of
Oh my gosh, I love that.
yeah, right out of
Ghostbusters.
right out of Ghostbusters, exactly.
That is
maybe
so
a little
good.
kinder one, and of course that is Roman Walker, and he won the Best of Show. So that is
I
the
can
top,
see why.
that is the top award there, and did great work enhancing that pumpkin, and had the hat and the scarf and everything else there. So. And he even dressed up. He looked like he dressed up like a vampire or something. But that was the Best of Show pumpkin. There were about 40 pumpkins there.
That's cool.
And the Oak Hill
What a
Chamber
fun
of
time.
Commerce had cookies and cider and beverages there for free. A really nice community event. And once again, they were blessed with great fall weather. Just a little bit nippy, but certainly comfortable with a jacket on.
Yeah.
That was last Saturday. And so the Chamber of Commerce, that's one of the nice events that they do every year.
Mm-hmm.
Had a story in the paper last Saturday. I'm just now getting a chance to talk about it, but on Main Street TV, I wanted to acknowledge this man because he's done a lot in Jackson County and particularly in Wellston, and that is Tom Baker.
Okay.
Tom Baker got an award from the Wellston Lions Club, and the Jackson Lions Club kind of joined in on this. He was awarded a 50-year plaque for 50 years of service to the Wellston Lions Club.
Aw.
Now, every now and then you have that. Somebody in a service club or an organization goes 50 years. But Tom Baker, it's not just longevity, it's the quality of service that he did. He's been about every officer in the Wellston Lions Club. Currently, he's the treasurer. I think he's been the treasurer for about 20-some years. And he's in his 80s, but he is still active with the Lions Club. And of course, he's well known in the community. He was with the schools for a long time.
Yes.
One time he was the high school principal. He's been the Bundy principal. He's been in the central office in the city of Wellston. At one time, he was the auditor.
Mm-hmm.
So Tom Baker, just a super nice guy.
He is.
Back when the schools needed some extra money to build that track complex up on the high school campus,
Mm-hmm.
he was the one that kind of led the private sector fundraising to go kind of provide local matching monies for what the school had on hand because things are expensive to build right there. So Tom Baker did that, and if you check out the Lions Club veal and fish booth that they have on weekends there on South Pennsylvania Avenue, you will see him in there quite often working. So he's still at it, and the Lions Club wanted to honor him for not only his long service, but the quality of his service. All right, we want to remind everybody, coming up on Thursday, I know we had Ashley Aldridge in here. We've got the Upstairs Uptown program coming up on Thursday.
Very cool.
And the reason that I'm mentioning it now, first of all, it's a one-time thing, and so it's not something that comes every year. So we've got to remind you not to miss it if you want to take part in it.
That's right.
You can sign up ahead of time. You should also be able to sign up the same day. So I got to make it hard on you. But they actually have some times that you can come in to the museum and sign up because they have regular hours 10 to 3 on Tuesday through Thursday.
Yep.
But she is also going to have some evening times. Evening registration sessions will be offered tonight from 5 to 7 p.m. and also tomorrow from 5 to 7 p.m. So no reason not to do that. If you're more comfortable registering that way rather than online, you can do it. But you also are supposed to be able to do it the same day. $20 if you register ahead of time, $25 same day registration. And I know that 6 Cents is a partner there, so that's a great thing to partner with.
Yeah.
I would be very excited. I have to do something else that night. I have to cover a meeting, but I know we're going to try to cover it on the Telegram side. And seeing the upstairs of some of those buildings,
Oh my
the
gosh.
Masonic Lodge really
I would love to see that
excites
one.
me because by the very nature of the organization, it's a private thing normally.
They are very private.
But that is a wonderful thing that they're opening that up to the public for this. And Ashley,
Agreed.
of course, is such a history fan. She will be so well informed to pass along the information. And I'm guessing that at each of the places there'll be a representative of that building there to give information as well. But that's a really super thing coming up, and I encourage you to take part in that. Easy sign up ahead of time, also the same day. We will also have some information. Don't have a whole lot to tell you today, but I know that we covered the Jackson City Library's open house yesterday, and also the ribbon cutting for their Discovery Garden. I wanted so bad to get by there and take an advanced look. Wasn't able to do it.
I know.
But Alex Shope was there. I know he's working on a story today, so we'll share some coverage from that a little bit later on as well. You were asking about trick or treat.
Yeah.
And I was going off memory for Vinton County, so I'll go over those again. We know because of trunk or treat, the trick or treat is going to be popular as well. So we want everybody to be in the right place at the right time. In Jackson County, the times in each of the 4 communities, Jackson, Wellston, Oak Hill, and Colton, 5:30 to 7 p.m. on Halloween night. That is Friday, October the 31st. Easy to remember, on Halloween. Okay, in Vinton County, in trick or treat in MacArthur will be also Friday, October 31st, 6 to 8 p.m. In Hamden, it will be Saturday, November the 1st, a day after Halloween, from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. In Zaleski, trick or treat will be Sunday, October the 26th, a week from this Sunday, from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. afternoon hours. And in Wilkesville, trick or treat will be on Saturday, the 25th, a week from this Saturday, from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. They have a neat thing that they try to get out in Wilkesville because, not everybody participates in trick or treat. If you want to participate in trick or treat, have your porch light on.
Yep.
If you're not, have your porch light off, and they won't knock on your door when you're not able or willing to treat.
Makes sense.
So the trick or treat times have been in the paper a couple times. We have them posted as well, so you can go there for reference if you want to double check those times and places. There's kind of a special event, Jennifer, going on now at the Jackson County Fairgrounds. This was set up by our fairgrounds people. Chris Walls, I think, had a whole lot to do with it, the Fair Board president. But they're trying to find ways to bring both in Jackson County and Vinton County to use the fairgrounds, around the
year
calendar.
round.
Right. You have a big facility there. You may as well use it and maybe make a little bit of extra money from rentals. Of course, they got campgrounds at both places, so that enhances that possibility through events that go overnight or over the weekend. But right now, there is a thing called the Kingdom of Wonders Medieval Circus. And you know how popular the Renaissance Fair is and those type of events? This sounds like something like that, but it was last night. It's also tonight and Thursday night. It's at the fairgrounds, and it's at 6 p.m. each night. Here's how they say it, what it is. It's a family-friendly comedy performance featuring dazzling acrobatics, mesmerizing juggling, and laugh-out-loud comedy. No clowns or animals. It's not that kind of circus. There is a special promotion. The first 100 tickets sold will only cost $13. Then the price goes up to $18. Ages 2 and under are free. The show is approximately 1 hour and 30 minutes long. It's not some dinky little thing. Really nice show for $13 if you're there on the early side. Tickets can be purchased online and in person prior to the show. Seating is on a first-come, first-served basis. To purchase tickets, you can go to their website. It's called thekingdomofwonders.com. Once again, thekingdomofwonders.com. But it sounds like you can just show up as well.
Okay. And what time is that again?
That is 6 p.m. Tonight, and also tomorrow night. The debut was last night. That's the Kingdom of Wonders Medieval Circus, something different.
Definitely.
Okay, let's see, what else do I want to tell you? I want to, the Jackson County Soil and Water Conservation District annual banquet, they have a annual banquet where they make some awards and they elect some of their board members. That's going to be a week from this Thursday, October 23rd, and it's going to be once again at the Soda Township Firehouse out there on State Route 776. I'm telling you about it 1 week ahead of time because they want you to RSVP this week so they can prepare.
Yeah.
But those wishing to attend should RSVP no later than this Friday by calling the SWCD office. It's in the book, it's online, but that number is 740-286-5208. Once again, 740-286-5208. That is the Jackson County Soil and Water Conservation District's annual banquet. We'll tell you more about it a little bit later, what might happen. The MacArthur Fire Department has reluctantly announced that it's going to have to cancel its annual bean dinner and hog roast. Big social event in MacArthur. They really support their fire department big time up there. Largest fire department in Vinton County, and because they're in the center of the county, it's the largest fire department. They provide mutual aid to a lot of the other townships nearby. So, but anyway, they've had to cancel it this year. It was scheduled and announced, but they have had to cancel it because of plumbing issues. At the fire department Station 2, which is where they were going to have it. They say, hey, don't worry, we will be back next year, we promise, but they didn't want to have to worry about not being able to do it because of plumbing issues.
That makes sense.
All right, and I have time to do one more thing. I wanted to do this. Remember, we said that the 1961-62 WHS Wellston High School boys basketball team proclaimed as the greatest boys basketball team in school history. I'm not going to argue with that. Somebody else might. But they were pretty doggone good. They finished 18-2 overall. They only lost one game in the regular season. That was to Jackson, who was the co-champion in the SEOL this year, but they got their revenge at the end of the year by beating them at Wellston in an overtime game, which they say that group says is the most famous game in basketball history at Wellston, which it's hard to argue. It probably was, even though there's been lots of glory moments. But I think we should have a picture of that, Adrian, of the 61-62 reunion group. There they are. Thank you, Adrian.
Oh, I love that.
They look like they're in pretty good shape. You know, they have probably hit about age 80, something like that. But I'll tell you who they are from left to right, especially for some of the old timers that may remember this great team. From the left, you have statistician Dan Collins. Then you have backup guard Roger Campbell. Then you have starting guard Keith Blankenship. Then you have starting forward Jack Graham, and he was the one who put this all together, by the way. Then you have backup forward Harold Richards, and then starting guard John Norman. Also attending was Norma Ramsey, who was representing her late husband, Joe Ramsey. So it was a great event. They had that in Dayton because one of the members wasn't able to travel but could make it somewhere in Dayton. So they were coming from all over the place. So it was Dayton where they met. Right, on October the 1st. And one of the things that connection with Wellston that will go on now, I believe that the game basketball that was preserved after the Jackson-Wellston game in 62 when Wellston won, they turned that over to the high school for display in the trophy case.
Oh, cool.
So there you go. I'll have more.
Neat.
I'll have more on Friday. I won't be able to be here tomorrow. I'm sorry about that, but I'll be back on Friday with some more stuff.
Some stuff and things.
Right.
All right. Well, Pete Wilson, you're always full of the news, so we will look forward to seeing you back on Friday.
Okay, we will be here.
All right. Well, thank you all so much for tuning in. I know Kaylin will be here from Lake Hope State Park tomorrow and be telling us about all the great things that they have going on there. Fall is a huge time for them.
Right. I heard she's going to bring a snake to wrap around your neck.
I will no longer be here tomorrow.
I'm just kidding.
Adrian will be filling in.
I'm just kidding, but I know that she would not be afraid to handle that.
She wouldn't be.
No, not at all. They have such a great naturalist program up there.
It's so amazing.
And then you could eat at the amazing Lake Hope
heck yeah.
restaurant.
'Tis the season right now. If you go one time a year, this is the time.
I tell you, those leaves are about ready to turn.
Exactly. This is it. So have a wonderful day, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you right back here in the morning. Bye-bye.